The size and scale of this problem is unprecedented, and there's a number of factors.
He led NATO troops in Iraq, but handling Canada's COVID distribution effort could be Major General Danny Fortin's biggest challenge. Fortin has outlined how the military and public health are planning to distribute COVID vaccines across Canada and how they've been planning for any worst-case scenario.
So what if we have, as I indicated earlier, bad weather in a country like Canada in winter? What does that do to remote and not so remote locations? What does a cyber event look like? What does that do to us?
Planning for worst-case scenarios is the military's specialty, and Major General Fortin outlined some of the scenarios he and public health have been prepping for. He says 14 distribution sites across the provinces and territories have been picked and already gone through a dry run to ensure everything and everyone is ready for vaccines to arrive. However, it's still not clear when the vaccines will arrive on Canadian soil or when Health Canada will give the okay.
You know, the difficulty in terms of providing an exact date for an authorization is because the review is ongoing. So granted, we've had, I think it's been progressing really well. We've got the majority of information that's in, but we really do have information coming to us on a daily basis.
Pfizer's vaccine is nearest to approval, and the company itself is handling distribution to those 14 hubs. But Canada is also securing deals with logistics companies to transport other vaccines, like Moderna's, which is also said to be close to approval. Conservative leader Erin O'Toole blasted the federal government, though, for leaving Canadians in the dark on vaccine plans.
Without a concrete timeline for vaccines, businesses won't have the confidence to reinvest in their operations, to rehire Canadians who've been laid off during the pandemic. Without a reliable timeline or details, provinces have the impossible task of establishing complex supply chains with no lead time, without knowing when they can expect a vaccine delivery.
Major General Fortin says the 14 distribution sites will be up and running by December 14th. Pfizer says it intended to ship 100 million vaccine doses this year, but due to supply chain issues, they'll only ship half that number. In Ottawa, Xiaoli Li, City News.